Florida State Senate is considering a bill that proposes significant changes to the adoption and enforcement of building codes in the state. This involves several key aspects. Firstly, the Florida Building Commission would be required to update the Florida Building Code every 3 years. Secondly, the updated Florida Building Code would be based on the most current versions of several international codes, which would serve as the foundation codes. These include the International Building Code, the International Fuel Gas Code, the International Mechanical Code, the International Plumbing Code, the International Residential Code, and the International Code Council Electrical Code. The specific versions of these international codes that the Commission selects must meet certain criteria. Specifically, they must have been adopted by the International Code Congress. In addition, these codes must have been made available to the public for at least 6 months before the Commission selects them for incorporation into the Florida Building Code. This process aims to ensure that the Florida Building Code remains up to date and incorporates the latest industry standards and best practices. The regular updates every 3 years will help to keep the code aligned with advancements in building technology and construction methods. By basing the Florida Building Code on internationally recognized codes, the state aims to promote consistency and compatibility with national and international standards. The requirement that the selected codes be publicly available for at least 6 months ensures that stakeholders have adequate time to review and understand the proposed changes before they are implemented. The International Building Code addresses structural integrity, fire resistance, means of egress, and other aspects of building construction. The International Fuel Gas Code regulates the installation and operation of fuel gas systems and appliances. The International Mechanical Code covers the design, installation, and maintenance of mechanical systems such as heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The International Plumbing Code deals with the installation and maintenance of plumbing systems, including water supply, drainage, and venting. The International Residential Code applies to the construction of 1- and 2-family dwellings and townhouses. The International Code Council Electrical Code provides requirements for electrical systems, equipment, and installations. By incorporating these various international codes, the Florida Building Code aims to address all aspects of building construction and safety. The selection process also ensures that the most current and widely recognized standards are used. The bill's emphasis on regular updates and the adoption of international codes reflects a commitment to maintaining high standards for building safety and performance in Florida. The proposed changes are intended to streamline the code adoption process and ensure that the state's building codes are consistent with national and international best practices. This can help to improve the quality and safety of buildings in Florida, as well as reduce construction costs by promoting the use of standardized materials and methods. The involvement of the Florida Building Commission in the code update process ensures that the specific needs and conditions of the state are taken into account. The Commission can make modifications to the international codes as needed to address unique challenges or requirements in Florida. The requirement that the selected codes be adopted by the International Code Congress and made available to the public helps to ensure transparency and accountability in the code adoption process. This allows stakeholders to participate in the process and provide feedback on proposed changes. The use of international codes as the foundation for the Florida Building Code can also help to facilitate the adoption of new technologies and innovations in the building industry. This can lead to more efficient and sustainable buildings that are better able to withstand the challenges of climate change and other environmental factors. The proposed changes to the Florida Building Code represent a significant step towards modernizing and improving the state's building regulations. The regular updates, adoption of international codes, and emphasis on transparency and accountability are all positive developments that can benefit the construction industry and the public.